Brace yourself. Australia's east coast is under siege. A storm so powerful, so relentless, that entire communities are now in darkness, cut off and bracing for catastrophe. I'm Becky Wilcox, and this is Insight News TV, where we break the biggest stories, fast, sharp and unfiltered. Tonight we're tracking Cyclone Alfred, a storm that refused to follow the script, keeping millions on edge before unleashing chaos. What's next? Floods, more destruction, and how did a military operation to clear roads end in disaster? Stay with me, because what you're about to hear will leave you stunned. After days of eerie anticipation, Cyclone Alfred slammed into Australia's east coast, battering Queensland and New South Wales with raging winds, relentless rain, and waves so fierce they've torn entire beaches apart. Hundreds of thousands woke up to blackouts, devastation, and an unfolding disaster. Trees down, power lines severed, homes without electricity. And the worst part? Authorities warn this storm is far from over. Floods are now the biggest threat, with major rivers on the brink of bursting their banks. And let's not forget, Alfred might be weaker on paper, but his impact is anything but small. And then, tragedy struck. A desperate search ended in heartbreak after authorities recovered the body of a man swept away in raging floodwaters. He was just trying to get home, a reminder of how fast, how deadly this storm can turn. And then, another twist. Disaster struck the rescuers themselves. 13 Australian Defence Force personnel injured, 6 of them seriously, after a military truck rolled multiple times in treacherous conditions. The very people deployed to save lives became victims themselves. The question now, is this the calm before the next storm? Meanwhile, as emergency teams fight to keep people safe, some thrill seekers are doing the exact opposite. Surfers defied warnings, braving waves so massive they'll be legendary for years to come. But was it worth the $10,000 fine? Police had to pull teenagers from the raging surf, issuing warnings as officials begged people to stay away from the deadly waters. Yet some still aren't listening. As acting Gold Coast City Mayor Donna Gates put it, the waves are horrendous, the beaches are hazardous, but somehow not everyone is listening. So what happens now? With rainfall topping 230 millimeters or 9 inches in just 3 hours, the threat of catastrophic flooding is very real. Communities are on high alert, rivers are swelling, and authorities warn the worst may still be coming. How bad will it get? Are we looking at a historic disaster? And what mistakes were made that put people, especially emergency personnel, in danger? We'll be watching every development, every twist, and every heartbreak as this crisis unfolds. This is far from over, and you need to stay ahead of the storm. Subscribe to Insight News TV now. We bring you the latest, the sharpest, and the realest breaking news as it happens. Hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments. What do you think should be done to prevent more tragedies? And most importantly, stay safe, stay informed, and stay with us. I'm Becky Wilcox signing off.